Hello everyone! In this video, I'll walk you through some of the key concepts you'll need to review for our upcoming quiz. We'll cover major ideas in statistics and research methods, and I'll also share a few short examples to help you think about how these concepts apply in practice. Let's begin with descriptive versus inferential statistics. Descriptive statistics summarize and organize data. For example, instead of listing everyone's exam scores, I might report the average score for the class. Inferential statistics, on the other hand, let us make conclusions or predictions about a larger group based on a smaller sample. For instance, if I survey 50 students about study habits, I might draw conclusions about all students at the university. Another key distinction is between a population and a sample. A population is the entire group you want to study. Like all college students in the US, a sample is a smaller group taken from that population, maybe 200 students from a few campuses. Since studying a whole population is often too costly or time-consuming, researchers usually rely on samples. Variables and their types are also very important. Independent variables are what researchers manipulate or categorize. Dependent variables are what researchers measure in response. For example, if you're testing whether sleep affects memory, hours of sleep is the independent variable, and memory test performance is the dependent variable. We also classify variables as continuous, like weight or time, which can take on many decimal values. Discrete, like number of pets, since you can't have 2.5 pets. Nominal, which are categories without order like eye color. Ordinal, which are categories with order like class rank. Interval and ratio, that are both numeric scales, with ratio having a true zero like height or age, but interval variables do not have a true zero. The next part is about research design and its considerations. When designing research, two important qualities are reliability and validity. A measure is reliable if it produces consistent results. Imagine a bathroom scale that gives you the same reading every time you step on it. A measure is valid if it actually measures what it's supposed to measure. For example, if you're trying to measure stress, a survey about study hours wouldn't be valid. Researchers also need to consider confounding variables. These are extra factors that might influence results. For instance, if you're studying the link between exercise and happiness, income level could also affect happiness. Controlling for these helps us draw clearer cause and effect conclusions. Finally, let's talk about sampling methods. Simple random sampling. Every person has an equal chance of being selected. Stratified sampling ensures important subgroups are represented, like making sure both first-year and senior students are included. Cluster sampling selects entire groups, such as whole classrooms. Convenient sampling uses whoever is easiest to reach, though this often introduces bias. That's a quick overview of the main ideas you'll need for the quiz. Be sure you can explain these concepts in your own words, and think about how they show up in real-world research examples. Review your notes, practice applying the terms, and you'll be in great shape for the quiz. Good luck, and I'll see you in class.